Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. I'm sure you all are doing wonderful and you had a great celebration. All right, today on my channel, I'm going to be showing you how I prepare my meat pie. So there we have our flour, then we have our sugar. Then you want to add your salt and your baking powder. That's your baking powder. Okay, as you all know, I don't measure, so I'm just trying to show you how I made my meat pie. And as you can see, I'm not the one in the video. My brother-in-law came over for the Christmas celebration and he helped in preparing it. So as you can see now, I'm adding my butter. You need a lot of butter for your meat pie. You need a whole lot of butter for your meat pie. So when you add your butter, you just want to mix it up. Mix it up. Have to mix and mix, and normally I get tired of mixing, hence I told him to help me out. So this is the consistency you want to see. He went ahead to add more butter. You need a lot of butter for meat pie. It's just like half butter and half flour. Or the butter should be more than the flour in some cases, it depends. So this is the consistency you want. So he went ahead to add eggs. So I think at the end of the day, you don't really even need water. The egg is just like your water. So you want to add the egg little by little, then mix so that you don't have a soggy dough or a watery dough. You need it firm. So when you add, you just mix and mix. Keep mixing, then you add the rest. And you resume mixing. Can't get tired of mixing because you want a good dough. So all you do is to mix. So you get that perfect dough. Once you know, how would you know it's ready? When it's no longer sticking to the bowl. As you can see, it's getting there. It's no longer sticking to the bowl as it was initially. So now you're getting there. And finally, we're done. So you want to wrap that in either a cling film or a foil paper, and you want to leave it in the fridge for 30 minutes. Okay? So you're going to wrap that up in a cling film or in a foil paper and put it in the fridge for 30 minutes. So after it's been sitting in the fridge for 30 minutes and we're out with it, so now you want to start kneading your dough. You want to start you want to cut it into some proportions and roll it out. Yeah, that's the word. You want to roll out your dough so you get a good surface. And cut it into smaller portions and then you roll it out. So you need a space for rolling it out. You need your knife to cut it into smaller pieces, and you need your rolling pin. Yeah, that is it. Now cut it in 4 places or as you wish, then roll them out in smaller portions so you're able to manage the rolling out process. So you want to roll it out and ensure your dough is kind of thin, okay? You don't want a mouthful of dough when you're chewing on your meat pie, so roll it out well. Then after you roll it out, you can get a meat pie cutter or use anything available in your house to create the shape in which you want. Like as you can see here, he used the bowl. Okay, so you want to get that perfect round shape, and whatever shape it is you want, just roll out your dough and create that shape. Isn't it lovely? See? So now you have that shape, so you want to create more depending on the amount of meat pie you want from your dough. So we're going ahead to create more. As you can see, we have more. So he decided to create another shape. Okay. So you can create as much shape as you want. Now we're filling in the dough. So you don't want the filling rather to be much, just enough to go around. So you just want to put that in, then here we added egg. So you want to beat 1 egg as a sealing process. Okay. So you want to do that all over, then you cover up. You can skip the parts, and that's all you could do. It depends on you. I'm just showing you all how I made mine. Okay. So after that, you want to cover it up. Then you want to use your fork to close the dough to avoid any spillage. Okay, you want to do that. After that, you want to create some holes on top of your pie. This is for airflow, so it cooks through on time. Okay. You can also skip if you want to. And okay, trying to show you the other shape. So for this, you put in one part, then you use the other part to cover up. Okay. You're also going to do like the same process of sealing and covering up. It's the same process. Then you go with your fork and you seal it up to avoid spillage. You also create some incisions on the top for airflow so that it bakes through quickly and evenly. So we're all done. This is how it looks. So you want to put your egg on top of it just for that shine. Okay, makes it look good. So just to brush that on top of it. I didn't have a brush, so just make use of what you have. Okay, brush that and swap that all over your pie. So you can use your oven or you can use your air fryer, as Vivian told me. So I used my air fryer and it was fast and easy. So here is the finished product. Doesn't it look beautiful? Now I want to show you how I made the filling. So you need your minced beef, your Irish potatoes, onions, and carrots. So in a clean pot, I put in my minced meat. So all you want to do is just mix. Keep mixing because it boils fast. It cooks fast rather, so you want to ensure you mix that properly so it's properly cooked. Next, you want to add your carrots because it's quite strong, so you want to cook faster, so you add it earlier on. So I just added my carrots and onions. So you want to add that and keep mixing. After adding, you want to mix properly so they all cook through evenly. So you mix and mix. Next, you want to add your seasoning. So you go with your curry powder. You all know I don't measure, so then you go in with your thyme. Then you go in with your Maggi cubes or whichever you use. And then you go in with your salt. So you want to give all that a good mix. Allow to cook. Then now you go in with your potatoes. Then you give it a good mix. Mix all that up and allow it to cook a bit. So if you're like me that likes pepper, you want to go ahead and add that. So give a good mix. And then you want to add your cornstarch or your flour to just thicken your sauce. So I used plain flour. So you want to mix that all up. I think at first it was a little bit too watery, then I went ahead to add more. Just a teaspoon. So it depends on how you want your sauce to be. If you want it loose, if you want it thick, then you prepare your cornstarch or flour accordingly. So you mix that up. Ensure everything is smooth. Then you add so I added a bit at first and I gave it a stir, and I noticed that it was too thick, so I added water to the remaining to make it a bit watery. So as you can see, it's quite thick. So I added water. So as you can see, it's quite watery now. Now I added that in and I gave it a good mix. But I noticed it was still too thick. So I added a little bit of water. you can see here, added a little bit of water, gave it a good mix, and I allowed it to cook. Now you want to taste and see if everything is okay. So after mixing, I tasted it and added a bit of salt to adjust the taste. Allowed it to cook and stirred, and now it's just ready and tasted wonderful. Here's the finished look. Alright, that'll be all for today. Thank you all for watching. See you next time. Bye.